is in charge of DBD Opinions?
I am.
That would be me.
That's the stupidest question I've ever heard.
He's a freelancer. I'm the one who started all this.
Ghostface thinks just because he wears a mask and has the voice changer and complains about the game that he's the one in charge.
He wouldn't have this job if it wasn't for me.
I edit the videos. I film the videos. I literally do everything. All he does is sit there and yap.
The channel is literally called DBD Opinions. I say opinions.
Ghostface didn't even know what an MP4 was.
A what?
An MP4.
Never heard of it.
We're here. It's happening. We're finally back. It feels like just yesterday we were sitting here watching the anniversary stream, and then Hooked on You did a shadow drop and was like, out now. And honestly, blew our minds. The best announcement you could say of last year. Wesker, who? RPD rework, what? Hooked on You shadow drop? Man, how are they gonna top that? How are they gonna top that this year? So, friends, we still have, I'll go ahead and bring it over. We still have 8 minutes before they hop into it. It's been years, Opinions. It feels like that. It honestly feels like that. I have been so busy helping other people with their stuff, I haven't even gotten to focus on my stuff. I did a charity live stream last week. I'm doing a charity live stream this week. I commissioned a video for another Dead by Daylight creator for the past 2 weeks. It has been something. Hooked on You, Nurse and Wraith DLC announcement. See, I knew it. I knew it. I was calling it. Don't quote me on that. Okay, friends, if you hear an echo for 2 seconds, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna mute my mic real quick. All right. So I haven't streamed on YouTube in ages. So what I was doing there is I was just making sure the audio was fine. I was just making sure it wasn't too loud, too quiet. But if on your all's end you can't hear like Matthew talking or something, let me know. I'll turn it up. Because the way I have it rigged, I'm listening on a different software right now rather than YouTube itself. Uh-oh. They had a hiccup. Yeah, I saw you in the tournament. Dude, that Death Slinger tournament was so fun. That was so fun to watch. And Ghostface got to shoutcast for the first time, which was insane. That's gonna be a video, hopefully next week. Most fun I've had. Because it wasn't like a regular tournament. All it was Death Slingers trying to get cool shots. Mwah. That's perfect. I want to preface, I meant to say this. So, here's the thing. I know the leaks. I'm sure some of you know the leaks that happened. Just for some people in chat, I know some people are trying to avoid the leaks. We'll keep the leaks to ourselves until they announce them. You know what I mean? Just, I know a lot of people are trying to avoid all of the leaked stuff that's coming out, but I saw it. I know probably a lot of you saw it, but just, we'll keep it to ourselves. Everybody will know soon enough. Yeah, it was fun watching Osu at work. Dude, I did not see all of it, but well, I did see there were some amazing shots. Dude, and yeah, Osu took the crown. Osu took the crown. And no doubt in my mind, I said it from the beginning. I was like, Osu, he's got this. But dude, it was so cool because a console Death Slinger got second place. A console Death Slinger. Bro. And I was sitting there, I was asking him, I was like, dude, what are your sensitivity? Like, how do you get? He was like, dude, I just used the default settings Dead by Daylight sent me. And I was like, 50% sensitivity? And you're this good at Death Slinger? Ooh. NC, LOL. NC, NC's not a leak, actually. Behavior went on damage control and dropped it, so I can say that. Nick Cage, I'm fucking stoked about. Give me a Ghost Rider skin. Now. Give it to me. You have so much potential with Nick Cage with cosmetics. Give it to me. Behavior. Look. Give it to me. That's all I'm asking. That lad did us console players well. It was great. I know, right? Dude, buffering on my Dead by Daylight? Nah, you're lying to me. Fix yourself. Fix yourself. Good thing this is happening now. My big question is, why Nicolas Cage? I counter you with this. Why not Nicolas Cage? Why? I'm going to refresh the page, actually. Here we go. There we go.
Don't mind if I do.
Why? Nicolas Cage. He's the most random individual, which I think is what makes it perfect.
Do you believe in love?
Sorry, it looks like we might have had a hiccup in stream there, but it fixed itself. I think instead of DBD buffering, I was buffering. Don't know why, but it's a damn fun pick, so why not? If any celebrity had to get in, Nick Cage was the best option. I feel that's the thing, and that's what makes it so perfect in my mind, is he is the most random celebrity. Even in movies, he shows up in the most random-ass films. And just to have him show up in Dead by Daylight, for a second, I thought he was gonna be, maybe the new Observer. A lot of people were theorizing maybe, like, we have a celebrity. Like, he's not necessarily, like, Nick Cage, but it's Nick Cage playing, like, a character and everything. But it has come out that he is a survivor. He is going to be a survivor, and that we need to stay tuned for his perks. Maybe he is a DBD fan? Dude, Nick, play DBD with me. I just feel like 90% of the player base is about to become Nick Cage mains. Am I wrong? I feel like, I don't know. I feel like Nick Cage. So Fung Min right now is the most picked survivor. I guarantee that switches to Nick Cage as soon as he comes out. And I'm unsure. They said we'll learn more about Nick Cage July 3rd. I believe it said. Redeemable in-game DBD 7. Get yourself 400,000 blood points. Do it. Oh my gosh. Mr. 805. I forgot to tell you. Dude. Okay, we're getting close. Mr. 805. I totally forgot to tell you. With the automatic blood point spending thing added, all my blood points are gone. I spent them all. I didn't do it on stream like I promised, but they're gone. I have no more. I have no more now that they added the automatic thing. Just thought you'd be proud. 100% like the entire meme side of the community are gonna suffer the Cage rage. True. Trapper 7, get a Minecraft charm? Dude, that's the collab. That's the secret collab. Minecraft X Dead by Daylight. Get your Sadako merch. Get a very snazzy scarf. Get that snarf. Good job. Thank you. It took years. It took years to spend my blood points. Does that say Dead Dog Saloon on it? Ooh. That's not a bad hat. It's not. I've always meant to get the beanie. I'm a big beanie wearer. I've always meant to get the Dead by Daylight beanie. All right, 30 seconds. Again, leaks. If you know them, we'll keep them to ourselves. We'll all find out here in like 30 minutes. Anyway. What I do know this. I can shout this. The PTB it's not going to be out today because this stream was pushed earlier. PTB still going to be Tuesday. It's not going to be today. Just because they moved the stream earlier doesn't mean they moved the PTB earlier. All right, let's do it. Rated M? Guys, what am I... Again, if volume's too loud or too quiet, let me know. Mainly let me know when people start talking. Horror Builder, welcome in. As a Californian, I don't really need a scarf, but same, I'm a Californian, but like, that was a nice scarf. You're welcome. Everybody, say you're welcome to Behavior for playing their game, even though it can be a little crazy sometimes. We are at 7 years. Can you fucking believe it? That's crazy.
Hello, good people of the fog. Welcome once again to Dead by Daylight's anniversary. 7 years
Volume up or
later.
down, let me know.
So having been here from the start, it's kind of special, and I'm extremely proud to be here once more to celebrate this momentous occasion with all of you.
They have subtitles
We
too, which is nice.
Quite a lot of really thrilling things to, show you for the next year and beyond. We're going to talk about quite a lot of them today. To tell you all about it, I'd like to introduce you to my friend Eric. Here.
Eric!
But before,
That is a
also
nice
have
jacket.
quite a big
I'm a
surprise
sucker
that
for
I'm
like
not
gaming
gonna
jackets
spill
that have like the
just yet,
patches on
but
it and
stick
everything.
around. We have
Volume decent
something
on my end.
that,
Don't know about them though.
you
Sounds
don't
good.
expect.
Sounds good.
Always such a tease.
The
Thank you,
subtitles
Matt,
are
for
a
the
huge
intro.
help,
Hey,
actually.
My name's Eric Pope. I'm the community director here at Behavior. I've been
'Cause
here
if it's a little
over
quiet,
a year now,
that's
and in
all
that
good.
time, I've been really blown away by the passion of the DBD player community. It's really something special.
They're awesome.
They are.
Is that a
and we take it
Lego
really seriously.
bow
We
tie
take
from
it for
Matthew?
granted.
Matthew?
Kind of along
Matthew?
those lines for me being
That's a
here representing how we
snazzy,
speak to our
snazzy little
community.
get up right
I
there.
just wanted you to know that we've actually taken the past year to expand our reach. We also have expanded where we are connecting with our players. Because the players at the center of everything that we're doing, we want to be in more places to hear your feedback on all of the things that we're doing. So we're now in the Xbox official clubs. We're now on PlayStation News. We're talking on
There's
Steam
a
forums.
PlayStation
We're even
official
getting more
clubs?
involved back on the Reddit with the moderators there. There'll be more AMAs coming up from the team.
This is
And even live
news to
streams like you're
me.
seeing right now, we want to make more regular again. So look forward to all of that coming over the next year. Now I think I couldn't forget the most important platform of them all.
Switch.
No joking aside. All joking aside.
Switch.
Actually, today we are launching our TikTok channel as well. We found that there's actually a really thriving DBD community on TikTok.
There is
We
a
wanna be
big
there to
thriving
create
DBD
fun
community
content.
on TikTok. I can attest to this. A lot of my TikTok videos have done better than my YouTube shorts,
Did you
which
know, Matt,
blows
that
my
over
mind.
the 7 years,
Does anyone have
there's
anything not nice to say about Matthew? Dude's so likable. He's
billion with a
so
B.
nice. I
and
love the guy.
To that note, DBD's not slowing down at all.
We wouldn't know how.
No, we wouldn't and we couldn't. So let's talk through what you're going to see today. We're going to kick things off with the Year 8 roadmap that's going to show you
That
everything that's
leaked.
coming across the year to DBD.
I've seen it.
Following that, we're going to take you through the reveal of our
Chapter
next
8 reveal
chapter,
leaked.
which is some
Gameplay improvements,
incredible
kind of
original
leaked.
stuff you're not
Quality
gonna
of life
miss.
improvements,
After
kind of
that,
leaked.
we've
What
got
lies
gameplay
ahead? I
updates.
don't know.
After that,
Look
we've
at
got
the store.
quality of life
Kind of
updates.
leaked.
And then a new segment has come to the show.
Oh
This is actually
no,
something
their
that's
whole
really cool.
show
We're gonna
leaked.
take you
That's
beyond
so
the core game of
sad.
DBD to show you how we're expanding other places,
Goodness.
and other ways that you
It
might
feels
not be
bad. It
expecting.
feels bad, dude.
Very exciting. Speaking of exciting, we have new cosmetics to reveal as well that I think are going
Those
to surprise
leaked.
people. I'm
That-
so excited about those. And we're going to round
Poor
out
babe,
with
you're
news
getting
about
leaked
in-game
after
Seventh
just getting one
Anniversary
leaker.
event,
Dude,
which is,
and
better
DBD
than
leaks
ever.
like
Actually,
retired.
it's
We
gonna be a
thought
really
we
exciting one
nipped
here.
it in the
And
bud.
of course,
We were
as
like,
Matt
oh,
mentioned,
leaking's
we
done.
do wanna stick
Leaking's
around, so
done.
wherever he's hiding,
Like,
we
he's
can
gone.
catch
And
him
then
here
it just
and
kept
it's-
happening. And we were like, oh, okay, they didn't solve the
No,
problem, I
can't tell
guess.
you as much as I would like to. So, thank you so much for joining us. Sit back, relax. We've got a great show. And now I think we should get on to it.
Enjoy.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the Roadmap segment of this 7th year anniversary
Roadmap.
for Dead by Daylight. I'm Stéphane Beauchamp.
If you haven't seen it,
And I'm Justin Brown,
you should be
product
pretty
director.
excited, actually.
We're really glad to be here celebrating another amazing year.
There's a
of
lot
Dead
of
by
good
Daylight.
things on the roadmap.
Today, in this segment, we'll have a look at our upcoming pillars for year 8, as well as our chapters plans and the archives and tomes updates that we have planned for the year. Before going any further, I do want to take a brief moment to give a big shout out to the amazing team that's been working on the game for the past years. They put amazing effort and dedication into that, and really
It can be a
allowed us to
mess.
get the
It can
game
be a
to
mess
stage
balance-wise,
today.
but
It's
everybody
just
does a great job.
absolutely amazing and a pleasure to work with the entire team.
Agreed.
Over the past
Was
year,
it
we
DBD
put out
leaks
two
that leaked the
particularly
stuff?
interesting chapters,
So
I feel,
apparently,
amongst
there was
others.
another guy. I forgot his name.
First, for
But
the is allowed us to
DBD
tap
leaks
into
just
the
basically
season which we never
retweeted
really
what the
had a
other
chance
guy
to
leaked,
before.
saying like, this is
DBD
legit,
Medieval,
like
which is
believe
something
him.
we hadn't explored. So our first foray into that. And
Is
how
that one
ties into the core
Simpsons
teams and all
Simpsons
is very
meme of now
interesting to
throwing
look at.
Barney out and then he just reappears in the bar again? The leaker just popped back up. I think I would love to know the deep dive analysis of how shit is leaking. Who's on the inside? Who are these people on the outside? You could make a
Absolutely.
Netflix
Wesker's
documentary
Solo,
about
one of my
all the
favorite
shits
killers to play,
that's leaked
personally.
from Dead
And
by
it was around
Daylight.
the time that he released that we also did the Prestige update.
Prestige
making
update.
it easier than ever for you to sort of unlock all of your perks throughout all of your characters.
Yes.
We also, shortly after the Prestige update, reduced the blood point total or cost in the
Yes.
web for all items.
They have really
We
fixed
followed
the
that
grind
with,
in Dead by
bots,
Daylight, which I
survival
admire
bots
them
specifically
doing.
in custom matches, which was super useful. Practice your killer in a custom
Yeah.
match. It's awesome.
As much as I rag on them a lot, they made a lot of really good changes this past year. We just gotta tackle balance, which is always the hardest. It's not a Dead by Daylight exclusive thing.
And then last but not least, last year we said we were going to make our events bigger and better, and we feel like we really delivered that with last year's Halloween. Probably the biggest.
Last Halloween was
we've done
dope.
in
They
Dead
got
by
a
Daylight.
tall order this year.
Absolutely.
Now, switching gears, we're going to give you guys a first peek at the upcoming content you can expect us to release throughout this next year.
Okay.
First and foremost, of course, there are going to be, again, 4 new chapters that include killers. But in a strange twist, what you will notice on the graphic today
Yeah.
is that there are also 2 survivor-only chapters being released in this next year.
Why does it say redacted? That's all new. Wait a minute.
We've been
What
used to over the past. As is tradition, we will be
Wait a
actually
minute.
taking a peek at the
Why
next
did
upcoming
June all
chapter,
say
or do you
redacted?
want any segment that follows
That's
very
not-
shortly after this one. Again, we're exploring another team we really haven't had the chance to in the past, so that's pretty exciting, both in terms of the characters and the team we're exploring with it. The next 2 killers that will follow after that.
Look at
are
that,
going to be
June. That
licensed
says
and,
redacted.
I would say licensed with a
That's
big
not
L, if
the,
I can. Really
huh.
iconic additions to the game.
So yeah,
Extremely excited to
August,
be able to
new
talk a
killer,
little
new
bit more about
survivor.
that. Unfortunately, it's a little too
November.
early today to be able to do
I am
that.
going to spread a
We're starting to play
rumor,
with them
and that
a
is all
little
it
bit
is. It is
internally,
just a
see how
rumor.
the
It
characters
did
are gonna
come
shape
from
up.
the
It's
leakers, so if you don't
exciting
want
to
something
actually
leaked,
have those
plug your
additions
ears real
to the
quick. I'm
game.
gonna say it in
So,
3,
more to come
2.
later
Plug your
this
ears if you
year.
don't want to hear it.
In addition to that,
1.
moving away from the
Apparently
chapters,
November
we
is a
will also
licensed
have
killer.
4 new tomes added to the game throughout the year, as we usually have over the past years. So, moving away from our chapters and archives, we'll now deep dive into the 4 pillars that compose the roadmap for the year. And as players will see, they're a continuity from what we've been doing over the last years.
Of course, and though the pillars might look the same, the projects we work on under each pillar changes from year to year.
I feel like
Something we've already talked about.
they
events,
go into a
events
year
evolution,
saying
we're
like these
calling
are the
each
big
pillar.
changes we want to do,
plan
and then
on
it
looking out
always
for
switches to
pillar
something
events,
else
and they can
that
be
needs to
bigger,
take
even
like
better than they
better
have been in the
priority.
past, including last year's Halloween, which we plan on sort of.
Is the first
one-upping
killer
again this
original?
year.
So
In addition to those 4 pillar events, we're also going to look at adding 2 more
anniversary,
smaller events
which is
spread
this
throughout the year.
June.
And for those
Killer
of you who
and
have been with
PTB
us for a
coming
long
up.
time, you might already know what the
It
smell of
is
barbecue in the game. I know
looking
you
to
love
be
barbecue, so,
original,
we all do. For
but
those of you who don't,
they're
well,
now doing
you'll get
funny
to see
shit
it very
and
shortly.
putting
Really, the goal
redacted
is to give you more
all
information at
over
all times in the game and
June.
something to work towards too.
because a
Second
bunch
pillar
of
is
stuff
food
leaked.
security, which is more
about
important for us
the
to better
anniversary
embed that
chapter,
AI.
like folding
This
trailers
pillar
and
both
everything and
reflects the
designs.
systems that we're putting in place to make the
Nurse
game
being
more
above
secure, but also the way
balance,
we're
lol,
communicating
not
with
even?
users.
Oh,
The
nurse.
first one, the former of those.
Nurse.
We're really
Nurse.
excited to say that we're about to launch a vulnerabilities disclosure program, which will allow us to work with people in the wild to report potential threats about the game, about our servers, etc.
But will it
and really
work?
facilitate us closing those
Will
those
reports
potential,
actually
weaknesses
work?
that we knew or did not know about within the game. So very, very excited to
Stranger
launch
Things?
this.
Oh,
It's gonna
we
be
can hope and
coming up in
dream.
the near future, so you can stay tuned for more info about that.
Yes, I'm super excited for when we're able to share a
You know
little bit
the,
more information with everybody about that
thumbs up
initiative.
You can
Next
give
up,
players
we're
after a
also going
match,
to be looking
like
at
where you
revamping
would
our
click to
current
report
streaming
them as well. You can
strategy.
also endorse
We
and give them
wanna
a
make sure that
thumbs
we're
up.
able to communicate
What the
with
hell does that
you, our
do?
Players more often, offer a higher level of transparency.
What does
discuss
that
sort of
do?
Updates and progress on a lot of the features and initiatives we're going to.
Does
be
5
announcing and
thumbs
talking
up
about
negate 1
throughout
report?
this stream today.
Is that how it
We
works?
plan on doing that by
Reporting is
doing
just
live
like
streams
praising
more
both
consistently
need proper
celebrate,
functioning.
new chapter
True.
releases, large key beats, and generally just being in contact with you, our community, consistently throughout the year. One of those topics is very likely to be our next pillar, which is live balance, a topic that's
Live
very dear to us,
balance.
something I spend
It
a
is
lot of time
very
thinking
dear
about
to
and worrying
everyone.
about, and something
It
that
should
I
be.
won't
It
go
should
too
be
deep into
top
today, 'cause
priority
we
in
will
the
be
game.
talking about our
Is
live
keeping
balance
it
plans
balanced.
in a little
Because
bit.
people are
Yep,
pissed
we'll
right
have
now.
Matt and Jeff coming up
People
in
are
a
taking
future
breaks.
segment
I
and
took a
talk
long
about
break.
what type of
I'm
projects
just
we
now
have
getting
planned
back
for
into
the
Dead by
coming months
Daylight.
on that specifically. Very excited, very important for us, and we know how dear to the community's heart this also is. A pretty hot topic in general, I would say.
I'd like to know if you
Last
get
but
some
not
blood
least,
points after
quality
getting
of
enough
life
thumbs
is
up.
the
That would be
critical pillar on
interesting.
which we
Yeah.
have,
I definitely
continuously
think
worked for
so.
years, and this is all about
Throw in like an
the
extra
UI and
10,000
feature
if you get a
improvements we
thumbs
make to
up.
the game,
Like at the end of
as a
each
more general
match.
type of thing. One improvement we did last year was the Survivor HUD, which facilitates exchange and communication between players, even if they're not talking with each other directly, to make sure you can always
Yes.
make a better
Yes,
decision
yes,
as a
yes.
survivor when you're playing
I
the game,
liked
because you
that
know what's
change.
happening
I
always
really
more
like
than
the
you do
Survivor
in the
HUD.
past. In addition
As
to
somebody
that,
who
we
plays a
talked about the
lot of
improvements we
solo
made to the
queue,
progression and made
it was
faster to level up.
very nice.
But we made it even faster by allowing you to just
Merchant
spend
is a
the
problem.
blood
Merchant
points
and Knight are still on my shit
and just
list.
get it done
If
and
you
get it
watch
through
my
with your
channel, you know I'm
upgrade
not
with
crazy about
upgrading your
Knight.
characters and leveling up
Skull
much
Merchant
faster
is
in the long run.
Feels great.
Knight 1.5.
And
Knight's
finally, the map
2.0 and
leakage
Skull
prevention
Merchant's
feature,
Knight
which was released
1.5.
a few months ago, which again, another addition. There's a lot of maps into the game. Some of you might have felt
They're
like
siblings,
even if
basically.
you're playing for just an hour, you're often tapping like 2 or 3 times into the same map and such, and this is really preventing that from happening.
Which is why
as
I'm
much as
nervous for an
possible, so a
original
very cool
killer.
addition.
To
We're
be
not gonna go
fair,
too much in
because
detail
they've
today,
kind of had
or
2
at
killers
least
I
in
have
this
not been
specific
very
segment,
fond
to talk
of.
more about quality of life
You
features,
know?
But we'll have 2 new faces, Rafael and
Nah,
Pedro,
Emergent
who will
got
be
dealt with now. I
joining
kind of
us
like her.
in
She's
future
super
panels
defensive, but when
and
you
talking
actually
about
remove the
some of the
defense,
projects
she
we've worked
becomes
in, and
hyper
even
aggressive.
show you
It's
a
an
few-
interesting idea.
a few
Maybe
features
not
that
the
we
best
have,
done
on
though,
work
but
right
the
now that
most
are gonna
I've
be coming
seen,
up in your hands
I've
fairly
seen
shortly.
like the aggressive
Excellent. There's
play
a
style
lot
and
we look
everything.
forward to
In fact,
sharing
one of the
with you in
videos I just
stream today.
edited was a
And we
Skull
thank you
Merchant
again
video
for
for
an
somebody.
amazing 7 years
And a lot of it
celebrating
comes
Dead by
down
Daylight
to
with us,
reach a
and we
loop,
look forward to many
throw the
more.
drone down
Next
at the
up is
loop.
our friend Dave Richard to give
Survivor
you a
has to
first
leave
look
the
at
loop,
our next
and I just
upcoming
hate
Dead by Daylight
that
chapter.
play style. I know you don't
Enjoy.
have to play that play style, but that's 90% of the Skull Merchants I come across.
Hey, I'm Dave Richard, creative
I haven't
director
gone
of
against
Dead
a
by Daylight.
merchant. They're not
I'm super
popular
happy to
right
be with
now.
you today to celebrate our 7th anniversary and to show you a first look at our
Okay.
latest chapter and transmission.
In transmission.
Let's
That's
take a
what.
look at the
Okay,
trailer.
here we go. Yeah, leaks were real. I mean, we knew they were real. What am I sitting here going like, it ain't
It
real?
was supposed to help us build a safer home, but something happened. It became self-aware. It has no empathy. It doesn't feel pain. It learns at an impossible rate, and it won't stop until we are dead. Or worse.
We got another fucking monster, baby. Hell yes. I love the design of monster killers. Fuck yeah. No more people. Just do
As you just saw in
monsters.
the trailer,
We have enough
this
people.
Original chapter brings us into a completely new genre of horror for Dead by Daylight. We are
Okay.
going to explore
Sci-fi horror,
This
baby.
will bring us to a distant, unknown planet, and will feature characters from a possible future.
Dude, I hope the map is balanced and
Traditionally, I
good.
would be taking some time with you
'Cause
today
it's
to
so
go
cool
over
looking.
the characters and the map
Maybe
of the
you could make
chapter,
it a little
but
darker.
This year we're doing
It's
things a
kind of
little bit
bright,
differently.
but
With
like,
a
dude,
behind-the-scene video.
like a
We
not from
want to
this
show you the
world
process of
planet.
creating a chapter,
Oh,
but
so
also
cool.
show you new faces that you might not have seen before, of amazing people that are working hard to make these chapters possible. Let's take a look.
All right. What does the killer do? Because his design is cool. I just want to make sure his power...
For the anniversary, we've prepared a very special original chapter.
On a de la chance sur Dead by Daylight d'avoir
Looks like something from Meet Your
lore
Maker.
qui a
It
beaucoup de
does.
flexibilité,
You're
possibilité.
absolutely right.
This is a big deal for the Dead by Daylight universe, because we're going to explore a new genre in horror. We're going...
Did you see those little pterodactyl things? They should be able to swoop down and grab survivors. That's my opinion for the day.
I think that any kind of subject
Survivors
genre
hate the
can
map.
be
The killers love it.
reimagined as horror, and sci-fi is definitely not an exception. There are three big themes.
This is just going to make
that
people
we
want an
to
alien
explore
chapter
in that
even
new
more.
realm.
Look at
First of
that.
all, it's clearly an alien world. We wanted you to feel like you
Wow.
are far from home, that you are lost in
This is a
space.
good direction.
The second one is that we wanted to make sure that the human technology looked weak, lo-fi, so that you never feel safe within these constructions.
Oh yeah,
that
the
they brought on the
skins
settlement.
gotta be, they're gonna
The
be
last
so
thing
dope.
we've added to the mix are traces of
The
a
map looks
long
beautiful,
lost
praying it isn't like
alien
Garden of Joy.
civilization.
True.
Comme vous pouvez
Because it
imaginer,
looks
toute
so
l'équipe a été
fucking
très
good.
excitée de travailler sur un chapitre pareil de science-fiction. Le gros challenge et en même temps l'intéressant défi qu'on a eu, ça a été d'amener toute cette consistance, cette relation entre les personnages, l'environnement. Tout a été pensé visuellement pour que le joueur se sente en danger constant. Et la tension est accentuée par la présence de ce tueur qui est une intelligence artificielle.
The killer's
qui
an
est nourrie de
artificial
l'environnement
intelligence.
et
Very
qui est
interesting.
intéressé par récupérer plusieurs
It's like a
ressources pour
monster
construire un
HAL
corps
from
parfait
2001: A
pour
Space
devenir,
Odyssey.
l'arme ultime.
The map, show it to us.
Les joueurs vont explorer une jungle hostile et sauvage d'un autre monde. Tout est designé dans cette jungle pour pouvoir tuer.
One aspect I really enjoyed was that it was a jungle, so we could make it super dense, super threatening in the organic design.
I hope it
and design
runs.
of the plants.
Remember when they really packed RPD full of shit and just it didn't work for a lot of hardware? I hope you optimized it. I hope it runs. That's my only concern right now. They did go all out. That's the thing. It looks beautiful. Does it run? Like, please run. Remember when they dropped RPD and then they disabled it in less than 24 hours after launch? Because it just didn't work.
But the interesting idea we had is that once you get into the structure, it's actually more dangerous or
Oh, look at
more
that.
threatening to you.
Yes. Okay. Tell me more.
The Singularity is an AI that is supposed to help the human crew.
It literally is HAL. It's a monster HAL.
But while it was scouting, it got in touch with a piece of old alien technology and was enlightened. And now it wants to overthrow and kill all humans. So this killer is an interesting take on the cyborg. We're used to see organic character using pieces of machinery to become more powerful. But the Singularity is doing it in reverse. It is a simple piece of technology using a cloning technology to get organic material and flesh to become more powerful.
Well, the inspiration of the killer design was, we always wanted to do a sci-fi killer, so you're going to be able to go around the map and set up these biopods, spread your consciousness inside of these biopods, and then if you're able to catch a survivor inside of your reticle, you'll be able to infect them, appear next to them, and then you'll be able to attack them and keep the chase going.
What the fuck?
The important thing for survivors is teamwork, trusting each other, and working together.
Wait, what the fuck?
One of its abilities in the slipstream is that once a survivor is tagged or infected, you can spread that influence to other survivors, and it does so automatically. So survivors will be less likely to work together, and there'll be more discord between them.
Wait, what the fuck?
La semaine est visible dans la map. On voit une compagnie qui a essayé de coloniser, de trouver sa place dans ce monde, mais plusieurs signes dans l'environnement que les joueurs découvriront montrent que tout s'est pas très bien passé. Et le dernier survivant de cette expédition loupée, c'est Gabriel.
Our survivor, Gabriel Soma, is quite resourceful. He's able to troubleshoot some pesky issues on the survivor side, and he's able to adapt very quickly to be able to bring the killer away from the other survivors. He's able to protect the others.
So even though we are in a setting that
Are you gonna drop perks right now, or are we holding on to
in
those?
the future, we wanted to make sure that Gabriel was a grounded character, that any of us could recognize ourselves in him.
I'm super excited for players to.
Sorry, I know my camera's
try this
gone.
map.
I'm fixing
I think
it.
It's great that
We
Sci-Fi
go.
is finally in DBD. I think it's gonna be fun for them to experience the creepiness and the threatening vibe of this map, and I think they're gonna really enjoy it.
C'était un sacré défi. J'espère que les joueurs apprécieront cette relation qui est entre tous nos assets, d'environnement, de personnages, à cause de l'histoire que l'on raconte, et aussi par le travail qui a été effectué par toute notre équipe pour apporter l'expérience la plus immersive et dangereuse possible.
I'm really excited for all of our players, survivors and killers alike, to be able to experience our first original sci-fi chapter and transmission.
Oh, I liked that sneak peek of the Mori.
As always,
He's
you'll
about
be
to do
able
fucking
to
alien
play the
research
content
on
of
him
this
and stick a
chapter
pin
during
in his
DBD
eye.
right after this broadcast.
Fuck, dude.
For everyone else, the chapter becomes available on June 13th.
That is damn soon.
I want
They're
to
doing a
take
quick
some time
turnaround.
and thank all of
PTB
you,
Tuesday,
veterans and
just
new
so
players
everyone
alike,
knows.
to
I
play
won't
Dead by
be
Daylight
here.
and to be part of this
No, actually, I'll be
incredible
here for
universe.
one day. I'll try to turn
On
around
the
and make a
issue
video
at
real
the
quick.
7th
I'll make an
anniversary,
opinion.
May the year be filled with fun and surprises. Next up, we have Natalie and Jeff.
I leave on
to talk
Wednesday. I
about
fly
some
out of state,
gameplay
so I'll turn
improvements
around, do a
coming
quick thing about him on Tuesday.
Hi everyone, I'm Natalie, Team Lead Community Manager for Dead by Daylight, and I'm joined here today with
I'm
a
going to be
very
restless until the
special guest.
13th. True.
My name is Jeff, and I'm a game designer on Dead by Daylight.
Thank you so much for joining me, Jeff. I can't wait to talk a little bit more about a topic that is always top of mind for our community, gameplay. So we have some quick updates for you today. Jeff, let us know what they are.
Well, as you know, the game design team has many features and updates planned for this year. However, we'll be focusing on 3 specific topics today. We're going to be talking about continued gameplay updates, map balance, and finally, plans to address face camping in Dead by Daylight.
I'm excited to dive into
Yeah.
quick updates. So
That was on the
without further ado,
roadmap that
let's jump
leaked.
Right in.
It was saying anti-camping measures, and I am curiously optimistic
as a whole. But that's not
about
what we're
it.
Talking about today. That's happened in the past.
I am.
What we're going to be focusing on a little bit more is the process that we're looking to take.
There is a way to
consistently moving forward as a
fuck
community
that
and
up
design
real
team
bad.
when it comes to these
That's
gameplay
going to be a
updates.
hard
So,
thing to put in
Jeff,
place.
what more can you share with us on that?
Well, as you said,
Anti-bubble plans? Oh no!
the biggest perk update ever in Dead by Daylight, and it had a significant impact on the perk meta. We saw a lot of perks fall out of the meta and new perks rise to the top.
Yeah.
And this was completely natural. Like, the players are the ones that
Yeah,
drove
I know,
this
but
change
it was a
after
bad
the change
meta.
went live. And it was super
We've had a
exciting
lot
to
of really
see
bad
that.
metas.
But moving forward, or for this
Gen
year, we're not
kick
planning to
meta,
have
not a fun
major
time.
shakeup like we did last year.
Not fun for
Instead,
survivors,
we
not fun for
revisited
killers.
our live design process to allow us to make changes at a faster rate. Instead, we'll be focusing on smaller, more focused balance updates with each update this year.
That makes a lot of sense.
Okay.
And of course, it's one of the reasons why we listen so closely to player feedback as a whole. But it does sound like we're going to be able to integrate some of that feedback that we're bringing back to your team, and we're
Depends how
discussing
big
when it
the
comes to these
updates
kinds of
are.
Updates a little bit faster than before. Am I right?
Absolutely, and I think the best example for that was the previous.
The successful multiplayer games, it's
We had a
constantly
proposed list of
updating.
changes that
You're
went onto the
constantly
PTB.
changing things.
The community gave a lot of feedback, and your team reported that to us, and we made some small adjustments. Well, we made quite a few adjustments to it, and it went live, and I think that everyone was pretty happy with the result. So our intention with this change is really to give us the flexibility to analyze, adjust.
I feel
and
the
observe
meta
the
is a
outcome more
decent spot right
frequently.
now, so I
That
feel
way,
that's a
similar
good
to what
idea.
happened with the previous PvP,
Smaller
if change
focus
doesn't
changes
work in
may
Division,
work.
we can
Yeah,
readjust
I
it before
wonder.
it goes live, and
I've played a
once it
little
goes
bit,
live,
and
right,
I think
with
it's good.
skills,
I've seen a
listening to
lot of
feedback,
people run
and we'll make further adjustments if
anti-healing
needed.
because of the
Exactly.
med
It's
kit and
this
like healing
ongoing
changes
process
and
that never really
everything.
ends, so I think that's something really important
But
to
I haven't seen a
highlight.
lot of killers
Of
really
course, we
pick
know
up
that
on
this
it
doesn't
yet.
only apply to things like
Or
perks
the
and
builds aren't
add-ons.
even
We
that
also
strong.
are aware of some of the comments you folks
Unsure.
are leaving about maps. So we are
But you're
very,
right.
very
It's
happy to
felt
announce that moving
better
forward,
now that
we
gen
plan on
kick
having
is
map
gone.
balancing as part of these regular gameplay updates as well. What more do you have to say on that, Jeff?
Yeah,
I
Jeff.
mean, I can already hear the players rejoicing from really far away.
Jeff did nothing to
because
me.
This has been a hot topic for a very long time in Dead by Daylight, and I think you'll agree, and the players probably.
you
agree
tackling
too,
camping?
that most maps in Dead by Daylight are seen as either killer-sided or survivor-sided.
Yes.
And our goal with integrating into the live design process is
Okay.
really to
I was like,
make
don't
everything
deny it.
balanced. So
Don't turn around and be
really
like,
even
well,
playing
the chart
for
shows
both
that's
sides.
not the
We started
case.
this process with the Raccoon City Police Department, then we followed suit with the Area of Crows map,
Yeah.
and finally, the most recent ones were Blood Lodge and Gas Heaven. And what's great about these changes
I
is that
hate the
they
new
can be as
Blood
small
Lodge,
as making
guys.
a small location for totems or generators to reviewing pallet
That's
safety
just
so we
me.
can
I
make
hate
it
it.
less safe,
Visually,
to
it's
bigger things
great.
like
The
changing
greenery
map
and
layout
everything.
or
Oh,
changing
God.
building layouts.
Yeah, it's super
They
exciting.
pulled the
I
game
know
and just
our
went,
team's already coming through a
let's
lot of
throw
great
some
feedback.
pallets
Your
in
team's
there.
already looking at how we
One
can
could say
implement some of that
too
feedback.
many
But looking
pallets.
toward the future a little bit more, what kind of maps are we going to be targeting next? I think I know what it might be.
We need a drum roll over here.
What are you gonna do?
Really
What are you gonna
'cause
change?
This one is a big one, and I'm sure that the longtime players will
Badham.
be ecstatic.
Badham
to hear
Preschool.
That the next two maps that we're targeting are some of the most notorious maps in Dead by Daylight. I'm talking about two Coldwind Farm maps, Fractured Cowshed and Rancid Abattoir. But what's important to remember is that integrating this into the live design process means that we'll be listening to feedback and making further adjustments as we go.
Yeah, definitely. And it's also one of the reasons why it's so crucial that you let us know what your feedback is regularly through the official channels in particular. Of course, I believe we're going to be having this update for Coldwind going live sometime before the end of the summer, so make sure to keep your eyes and your ears
Are they
peeled
just gonna throw more shit
information.
in the
You
map?
know I had to sneak
Are
in
they
corn
getting
time.
rid of
You know
corn?
it.
You know?
All right, finally, in terms of our quick updates, we have one more feature that we wanted to discuss.
Cowshed rework.
Something to do with face camping. So if you're new to Dead by Daylight, if you've never heard this term before, face camping is basically a term used to describe a killer that's standing directly in front of a hooked
Okay.
survivor. They're not moving. They're waiting
What
for
are
that
you
hooked
all
survivor
going to
die
do
on hook,
about it?
And this is usually
They
happening
can
either for
screw
one
this
section
up
of the match,
really
if not
bad.
the entirety of the match. We know
This is
that
a
face
fine
camping can be
line.
very,
They have
very
to-
unfun for the person on the
Yes.
hook, but of course also the other people in the match.
Yes.
So we're looking to test out a new feature that's going to help combat face camping as a whole.
But they need to remember sometimes camping
Well,
is like
the first
survivor
thing I wanna say
provoked.
is that as an altruistic survivor, it's really difficult for me to play against someone who's face camping because I just want to
Right.
help and I can't.
Just
So I'm
pure face
stuck,
camping
you
can
know,
be
doing
annoying.
generators instead,
They
which
need
is
to
fine,
recognize
but
though
I'd
that
rather
there's
help my
camping
teammates.
that's like
But yes, so the way
survivor
the system
induced,
works is that
if that
the
makes
hooked
sense.
survivor has a meter on their screen.
Okay.
And it fills up based on the killer's distance to the hooked survivor. So the closer the killer is, the faster it fills up. The further they are, the slower it fills up until it doesn't fill up at all because they're not within a certain radius. And once it's full, the hooked survivor can unhook themselves even in the second stage. And what's great about this is that they get the full benefits of being unhooked. So it's as though a teammate had unhooked them, or they unhook themselves with the perks such as
Wait a
Deliverance.
minute.
So for those of you who don't know,
I don't know.
that means they'll get the haste status effect.
It depends on how fast it
They're
goes.
Pretty safe at that stage.
That is
Wait.
so awesome to hear. I know folks at home are probably already thinking about a bunch of things on this topic.
Wait,
so I'm
wait.
gonna
Hang on.
Start by bringing probably one of the questions we're going to get, and that's what happens if the killer is forced to stay by the hook? So there's like multiple survivors swarming.
Right.
They're forced to stay in that radius. Is there any situation in which this feature might slow down or turn
Yes.
off or be otherwise affected?
That's a great question. And yes, there are some scenarios where it either slows down or turns off. So for the first one that you mentioned, where survivors are swarming the hook, as soon as there is one other survivor within that same radius, the meter will build up a lot more slowly. So the killer doesn't have to worry about survivors swarming the hook and being penalized for it. As for the second option that we talked about, which was turning it off, once the exit gates are powered, the feature is completely turned off. So you can defend
Okay.
the only objective again, without having to worry about the survivor unhooking.
Like when the
themselves.
killer kind of just like secures their final
Of course,
kill.
we're going to be so eager to hear what you
It
folks are gonna
depends
say
on
this
how
matter.
fast this meter
and for the
fills
most
up.
part, it really does sound
Because
like it
is
would
there
feature
going to
targeting
be
of
a
those previous
situation
cases of
now
face campaign
where
it's
survivors
really
can
used kind of
tactically
in a spot that's way too early in the game,
unhook themselves now?
make sure
Because
that
I
that's
feel like
not
Deliverance
possible.
is about to get like an
with that said,
insane
though,
buff
when
now.
can folks expect to get their hands on this feature? When can
I
they
don't
let us
know.
what their thoughts are?
The burning question everyone wants to know.
It just depends on how fast
so
it
our
is.
plan, which is subject to change, of course, is to have it sometime later this year on a PTB. And as with all PTBs, we'll be listening to feedback and making further adjustments before it goes live. And even once it goes live, we'll still be listening and gathering feedback to make further adjustments.
Because here's
to
the
make sure
thing,
that,
just to
it's as
catch
good as
everybody
can
up
be.
on what's going on in my head. He
Yeah,
didn't
and again, TLDR,
exactly
we are
say
eager to
this.
hear those thoughts, so let
But
us know on the
once
official
the
channels as much as
killer
possible.
leaves
We're
whatever
always keeping an eye out.
radius it is for that
But I
meter to
think
fill
that's
up,
a
I
wrap
think
for
they
our
said
quick
it still
gameplay
like
update
slowly
segment. Thank you so
fills
much
up.
for
When
joining
the
us, and
killer's
thank you
outside
for
of that
joining me, Jeff.
camping radius, the meter
It was a
needs
lot
to
of fun.
stop.
If you're interested in
And
learning
maybe that was
more
just a
about this, please head on
miscommunication.
over to deadbydaylight.com.
Yeah, in-game camping
/broadcast.
still exists, and survivor
There's going to
swarming
be an
doesn't make it
in-depth
quick.
article
Depending on the
looking at
speed,
all
that can
three
be
of these
good,
topics in a little bit more detail.
but absolutely abused with
Outside of
teamwork.
that,
Then
of course,
again,
more
everything can
gameplay
be
updates are
abused.
coming this year, so
True.
stay tuned to our official
I just
channels
think
to
whatever
get
like
news
this
on that.
radius they're talking about, we're
Finally,
like,
our
if
next
the
segment is going to feature Raph
if I'm
and
camping
Pamela.
you like
They're
this,
going to be
the
talking a little
meter's
bit
gonna
more
fill
about
up real
some
quickly.
highly
However, if I'm far away, the meter's gonna fill up real slowly. If the killer's outside of this camping ring, meter needs to stop. That's the only thing
We'll see you in the fog.
I want to see. It's like there shouldn't be this like passive. It's still gaining
Finally,
even when
I've
the
been
killer's
holding this
gone.
in for
No.
too long. I can finally tell you all about our next survivor. Oh. All right then.
These bastards.
everyone.
These
Happy
bastards.
Here to celebrate Dead by Daylight's 7th anniversary. My name
The
is
radius
Raphael,
has to be like
producer of
face
DVD.
camping, not
And today
28
I'm pleased to
meters
be
is
with
a face
Pam as well.
camp. That's true.
Hi everyone.
It's
My name
just
is
we'll
Pamela.
have to
I'm
wait
the
to
lead
see the
UI
numbers.
designer on Dead by
It's
Daylight
it
as
all
well.
depends on how
And
they.
We're so happy to be here today because we want to.
I don't know the term behind it, but it just all depends on like the radius and the numbers and how fast
for year 8.
it shoots up.
So before we dive into the good stuff, today our goal is to give you an idea on when we
I think
plan
they
to
should just
deliver
nerf
this
killer powers that
upcoming
can
feature.
exploit camping like
That
Trickster,
said,
Bubba,
we know
etc. That's
sometimes
something I've been
priorities
wanting
and timelines
to do
can
for a
shift,
long time
but
too.
We're more dev-focused live
'Cause here's the
stream
thing.
than ever planned for this year,
With
and
Bubba,
we'll
for
make
example,
sure to keep you
a lot of the
in the
times,
loop.
even we've seen even with the haste status
So, time to
effect,
start, I think
like
we
you
have
know when you
something
get
that the
unhooked and
community
their
has been asking
anti-tunneling thing where like you now have built-in
So we
endurance
all
and haste
know
and
Dead by
everything.
Daylight has been live
Bubba
for
can
7
catch
years
up to you
now,
still. We've
and
seen
if
it.
you have
We've
been
seen he
playing
can
the
hit
game
you,
since
get
the
the
start,
endurance status
there's no
effect
way
again,
you
and then
can
catch up to you and down you
full
again. So if
buffets and
face
charms
camping
and
Bubba
add-ons and items.
hits
Because
an
we did release a lot of
self-unhooking
content back in
survivor with
time.
this meter thing and
But
chases you with the
last
chainsaw,
year,
is he
we
just
did
gonna catch up
introduce a
again?
feature called Loadout
I feel like
Twist
you gotta give him
resets,
sprint
which
burst
means that you were
after the
able
hook,
to
not
grind
just
to
the
this
haste
buff a
status
little bit
effect.
easier.
We'll see.
But right now we're so happy to say that we are building on this feature even more. Because we are
This
adding
works best
finally
because
this
Bubba is
loadout search
still
bar
able to face camp.
help you
Exactly.
find
I was like, he's just gonna
quickly whatever
catch
you're
up and
looking for.
down him again.
So on the loadout search, you're just gonna need to type in either the name of the thing you're looking for, or just
Oh
a
yes,
word
yes,
with
yes.
in
They're
the
adding a
description,
perk search
and it will
bar,
find for you
which for PC
instantly.
people that is
So
incredible.
let's say I'm looking
For
for the perks
console,
affecting
you're better
generator,
off
I
just
type in
switching
generator,
pages.
And voila, all the related perks will be
Oh, you can do
displayed. So I can see it's
keywords.
gonna be a huge help for our players.
Never mind.
And not just
That's
that,
actually
we're
helpful.
happy to say that this feature is also going to be available in all platforms.
Okay.
And you won't have to wait for it longer either.
Never mind. They took the perk search bar and they doubled down and made it even better.
PTB update that we're going to be releasing right
Yeah,
after this
PTB.
podcast.
Yeah, not right after
really
this.
hope you
Not
will
right
enjoy
after this because they moved it early because everything
So,
leaked.
as we're talking
Tuesday is
about
PTB.
improvements in
May
players
23rd,
and
probably
player
around like
experience, Raph, I know you have something really interesting for us
12
today.
Eastern time, I think is
Yeah,
when they
we
do it.
got a lot of
9
requests on this
Pacific.
feature. All DBD players know that sometimes when a
Dude,
survivor
I heard
connects,
about this. Get
we
ready
already
for
put
this.
The rest of the group at huge disadvantage. And it's safe to say that at this point, it's not going to be an ideal experience. So that's why with our upcoming feature, once a survivor will disconnect, an AI bot will take over so that the game can continue. And who knows, maybe this bot will be even better than the
Bots
player
have gotten
that's,
fucking good,
disconnected.
guys. I want you all to know that. The bots have actually gotten really fucking good against some killers.
Matches to run more
They're getting
smoothly.
smart. They're getting really
And
smart.
also to make sure that no one is left in the dark, what we're gonna do is
During the Deathslinger tournament I did last week, we had a couple Deathslingers just practicing with bots while they were waiting their turn, and I was hearing them over the mic. They were telling me, they're like, hey, why are the bots juicing me so well?
Survivor Disconnect bot in the match they're playing.
And right now, we plan to release the feature this summer.
This summer, that soon, damn.
For the next
Can't
feature,
wait.
If you're playing online game, I'm pretty sure you're gonna recognize what Pam is about to mention.
Yes, this is something that we are super excited because the team is really working hard in trying to come up with an entirely new type of cosmetics, so you'll be able to showcase your personality on Dead by Daylight even more. So what we're talking
Yes,
about here is
player
the
cards. I was
And
confused
what
what they
for us
meant.
On Dead by Daylight is alongside your name, you're probably gonna be able to assign a background.
Okay,
or
so
banner
you are just
and an
doing
icon.
full-on
And you will
player
be
cards.
able to earn those cosmetics.
You basically
during the
have a
fall.
profile
This is what
now.
we're planning. But the idea is they're gonna start as a.
You could put a Nemesis zombie on the survivor side and it'd still be better than a DC. True. They either got to nerf Bubba to make camping with him not work, or in sort of second chance to the self-unhooked survivor. Yeah, I think we just need to make the hay status effect, just make him a very zoomy boy for like
everything that we're
8
talking
seconds.
about here related to improvements.
Yeah, as we said today, we're constantly working on making DBD a safer, but also a more secure.
Oh, are they not going to show any player card examples?
And the
Okay.
report system is an integral part of it.
I don't know if we're
Right
getting that
now,
soon
how it
then.
works at the end of the game.
'Cause I was
if
curious
the
what it
player
would
wants
look
to
like.
report people because of bad conduct, hacking, or other reason they can. But let's be honest, there is not much visibility on that process. But it's important to say that our team has always been committed to taking action on this report. Soon, thanks to our upcoming feature, the player report feedback, we will let you know when an action has been taken against a player you reported.
Interesting.
And also
So they're going to
to
keep
highlight
us
even more,
in the loop.
not only
They're going to
every
go like,
report
hey,
that
you
every
remember
player
this
does
person
is
you
really
reported on
appreciated,
April
but
23rd?
we are really taking
Yeah,
it
their
serious
ass is
and
banned.
having
Don't worry
these
about it.
actions done, yeah, on our side.
Yeah, and as for now,
Mortal
we plan
Kombat
to
style
release
player
the
cards, put a
feature
Bubba
over
in the
summer.
background and a Hulk profile picture. Perfection,
And that's it for
true.
today. Thanks for another amazing
It's more
year.
stuff they can put
Thank
in the
you so
Battle
much,
Pass too
Pam,
if they
for
want to put like
being with us
banners
today.
and everything, like customizable banners.
Next up, an exciting look at what lies ahead for the world of Dead by Daylight. Enjoy the rest of the broadcast.
Ciao.
Oh yeah, the Legion comic that's coming out. I'm curious. Unlock an exclusive charm to show off in the fog. Coming this June in print and digital. Issue 2 coming this July. Variant covers to collect. Issue 3 and 4 coming soon. Hell yeah. No problems with that. DBD Mobile. What are they up to? Dude, have you guys seen the DBD Mobile cosmetics and how they're so much better than our cosmetics? What's up with that? Oh, is Twins being added to DBD Mobile? Have they not been there? I always forget who is and isn't in DBD Mobile. Look at that shit! Dude! They always get the cool stuff. They get new Moris. They get... Why does mobile get all the cool shit? Why does mobile get all the cool shit?
Hi, I'm Stephen Mulrooney, Executive Vice President of Digital at Behavior Interactive. As someone who's been on Dead by Daylight since the very beginning, it's been amazing to see the ways both the game and its community have grown. We've added a lot to DBD over the past 7 years, with a mobile game, comic books, a board game, Hooked on You, and even the Dead
Oh
by
yeah,
Daylight
the
movie on
board
Netflix.
game.
We've become a franchise with something for everyone.
Dude, I forgot the board game came out.
Gearing up to get even bigger,
Yeah.
expanding Dead by Daylight beyond our core game and giving players more ways into the fog than ever before. To bring these new experiences to life, we're collaborating with some amazing studios, one with expertise in multiplayer games and another with expertise in interactive narrative.
This is huge
with that,
news.
let's hear a little bit
If
more
you haven't
about
heard
Dead by
about this, this is pretty big.
We're obviously all horror fans
This
here at Supermassive.
Supermassive Games is
Massive
making a
fans of
Dead by Daylight game.
Now we're thrilled to be collaborating with Behavior on a brand new single-player
Supermassive, you'll know them as Until Dawn, The Quarry, The Dark Pictures Chronicles. Yeah, those people, they're making a Dead by Daylight game.
Supermassive game, together with Dead by Daylight's mythology, to create an intense narrative experience filled with powerful life or death choices. Our game will be set.
Yeah, Supermassive.
and feature the story of a new cast of characters who players will follow for an
They,
experience
yeah,
beyond the
I'm stoked. I think I've played all of the latest, like, from Until Dawn onward, I've played all those Supermassive games. I'm in love with them.
So stay tuned. We'll have more to reveal later this year.
This is insane.
It's been almost a year since Midwinter joined the Behavior family to work on a brand
Yes.
new project set in the Dead by Daylight universe. One of the things we love most about the world of Dead by Daylight is the infinite possibilities. We thought about the game's multiplayer action, which we love, and reimagined it in a completely new way.
This is very curious. Their games have varied from good to mad, but holy damn, I'm shocked to see it on this. I know, yeah. I'm hoping since they're working with another studio and Behavior is basically licensing Dead by Daylight to them, that'll kind of put a bigger fire under their butts and be like, oh, we have to make this good and polished. And like Behavior like looks at gameplay and goes like, oh, we're not launching it like that. Like, no, don't do that. It's good that it's like a team effort.
What we're doing and can't wait to share more as we go.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
Apparently, they're making, this is a new branch in Behavior, they're making a PvE
Dead by Daylight has never felt bigger. I'm so
in
excited
Dead by
that players
Daylight
will have
universe.
2 new ways to explore the entity's realm. There's still a lot of work to do before we'll have.
There's
more
a
to share,
movie coming
but
with
just follow
Blumhouse.
Dead by Daylight and
There's
you'll make
so
sure you're the
much.
first to know.
There is so much going on.
Hi everyone, I'm Xavier Etchepart, Art Director.
Hi everyone, I'm Rosalie, Senior Product Manager.
We're super happy to be back with you today to talk about all the new exciting content.
Oh, it will be a story-driven side game? Yes, yes, yes. The Supermassive one will be that. And then this, oh, I forgot the studio's name. The new one that's a part of Behavior, Midwinter or something is what they're called. That's going to be a PvE.
Thousands of cosmetics brought to life with passion and
PvE
dedication by
DBD?
our
Yeah.
departments. And
That's the one I'm curiously optimistic about. PvE can be hit or miss. Just the way Supermassive games can be hit or
Some would
miss.
say too many.
Yes, it's a lot of outfits, and more are coming. And today I think we should share.
Isn't it
more
funny
about
that Dead by Daylight announces a PvE mode right when Overwatch 2 canceled their PvE mode?
We have a special guest joining us later to discuss about this unique collection we work on.
Nick
together.
Cage?
So, yeah, maybe we should
Nick
start.
Cage?
Okay, so Dead by Daylight is a game.
Damn, wasn't this basically an indie game 7 years ago? True.
On the lookout for
They've come a
opportunities to
long
explore, like,
way.
the music scene in particular in our cosmetics, and we have 2 collections coming in the next year that, well, although they've just come together and we don't really have any dates yet, but we really couldn't resist sharing. So here goes.
Have you all heard
First
about
off,
this?
Dead by Daylight
This
is
leaked
partnering
too. I
with
forgot
heavy
this
metal
leaked.
legends Iron Maiden.
Yes.
on a collection built around the iconic Eddie, who, well, let's be honest, he fits
Eddie is badass.
right into our game, right? All of the cosmetics in this collection will be like
That's super
portraying
cool.
his many album cover appearances. Which are
I'm not familiar with Iron Maiden, but that's
and
super cool.
secondly, we're thrilled to be partnering with Slipknot on a collection that showcases many of their trademark masks. We'll be making 9 masks in total.
Legion's gonna have a
tribute to
field
some of the
day
band's most
with
iconic
Slipknot.
members over the years.
Legion's going to have a field day
Yeah, as we said,
with the
it's
Slipknot
some of these
cosmetics.
collections, but we'll share more news as we get to work on them. What's next?
Yeah, I think it's a good time to talk about our community, you. Our community, I mean, since the beginning of Dead by Daylight, they are super important for us, and we were attached to put the spotlight on them on a unique store collection since a while, because like we have fans all around the world who are also really talented and creative artists.
For sure.
And even if it's not the
Yeah.
first time we showcase their work, in
They're
the
doing
store
the
or
cosmetic
organizing
contest
the
again.
competition.
Yeah, the cosmetic competition.
Exactly, to appear in game. This year, we would like to take it a step further and unifying our inspirations, passion, guidelines to build something new together.
Wow.
And the result of it is the artists from the Fog collection. So I remember when we asked to our community to submit their work. And
We got what,
hundreds, we are-
thousands.
whatever.
Oh, I can only imagine how
So
many
amazing
entries they
applications,
get
and
for
we had to
that.
select some of them. So I remember we selected 4 winners from.
It's so hard. There are so
Poland,
many
US,
good
Spain,
cosmetics that get
Canada.
entered every year,
There is
and like
also
I want them all,
Twitter, as you know,
and they just have such a hard task.
Feature on that collection, but we invited them to.
Yeah,
to
I'm
select the
I'm
full
no
calendar.
artist
It was
either.
important.
I am terrible at art.
We're super lucky because.
But
we
dude,
had to
these
split
like
up
look at
2
all
pillars
this
and 2
shit.
pillars. So
This
then
is so good.
was perfect. And then we met and we share with them all these things they need to know to work on our outfits, like the technical constraints, the lore,
How to mix and match.
mix and match, etc. Everything they needed before giving them the really precious maximum creative freedom to start their designs. And next we did this regular follow-up with them.
I'm out of water.
And we
I went to
achieved
go get a
beautiful
sip of
and
water.
functional
I'm out of
designs,
water.
Still respecting the artist's intentions, but also our needs. And yeah, we have. It was an incredible collaboration. We have beautiful outfits, because I think like all these creativity, these ideas, their design, they brought to our game, our fresh approach to it, new eyes. So it's yeah. I mean, I'm super happy with the results. So thanks again for these artists to work on that collection was great.
That's great to hear.
Yes.
I've already
And
seen some
also
of
we
the
had that
newest
fifth
cosmetics that people are
we
entering.
invited ourselves to be
There's a
part of the
Dredge
Artists of
one
the Fog collection.
where he's like TV screens and everything, and it's like a surveillance thing. Oh my god, it was so good.
On, like Okami, Bayonetta, the Evil Within series, and of course Ghostfire
The-
Tokyo. We're incredibly excited
The
to have
Evil
her here
Within?
today to share a little bit about her designs. Welcome, Ikumi Nakamura.
Hi.
Hello.
Welcome. Hi, I'm Ikumi Nakamura. Dead by Daylight のコミュニティの皆さん、こんにちは。よろしくお願いします。
They do some good work over on the Evil Within series.
It's great having you here today, but before we get into the outfits you created for Dead by Daylight, we wanted to ask you first, could you share with us what draws you to horror and like what
Yeah,
is something that
I
you like
really
growing
wanna
up,
see
and like what's so unique to
what
you
they
about
got.
creating art in this genre?
なるほど。ホラーに惹かれる理由は、私もともとお父さんが小さい頃からホラー映画とかホラーのゲームをたくさん与えられて育てられたので、正直惹かれる理由はあんまりよくわからないんです。なぜかというと、自分の体のなんか細胞の中にホラーが染み込んでて、ホラーがあると絶対見るし、ホラーの作品があるとすごい気になっていつも見ちゃうし、でもやっぱりホラーってなんだろう、こう掘り下げていくと結局のところ人の死とか人の生きるとかが描かれていて、非常に多様性があるジャンルだなと思って惹かれるんだと思います。
And you're creating 3 outfits for this collection, each featuring a character that really, really resonates with our Japanese fans. Could you share with us what stood out the most about each of them to you?
一人は、キラーのカンズ。
Uh-oh. Did the audio cut out? I got it. So sorry. I don't know why I did that. So sorry, it connected to my AirPods for some reason.
もう一人のジョリーさんに関しては、もともと4人で、まあ、リージョンじゃんでだから4人デザインしたらいいのかなと思って4人デザインしちゃったら1人でいいですって言われてあ分かりましたっつって言ってジョリーさんをデザインさせていただいてで今80年代とか70年代のポップカルチャーが非常に世界的にも流行しているので
That'll be a popular scan.
生きていた学生さんといえば、ヤンキーとスケバンだと思ってそのアウトフィットを彼らにあげました。はい。で、ユイに関しては、
Legion gets so many cosmetics.
じゃないですか。
Legion is the Feng Min on the killer side. Legion gets so many cosmetics.
次に彼女のそのまあいつもはバイカーの衣装を着てるからわからないんですけど
I'm still here, friends. I'm gonna refill my water. I'll be right back. Keep the stream company for me.
どれだけこうキラーから傷つけられてる姿が見れるのかもっと見たかったんで比較的薄着にして彼女がキラーから逃げやすいように動きやすいようにしてスポーティーなスタイルを取り入れました。はい。
Well, thanks again for joining us today, Kumi-san. The outfits look really amazing, and we can't wait for fans around the world to enjoy them. So the artists from the Fog collection, featuring work from Ikumi Nakamura, will be available in the Dead by Daylight in-game store this summer.
Oh, one more thing.
Another this summer.
I have a last
Everything's
announcement.
coming this summer.
And it will be a nice piece of nostalgia for any long-time fans of Behavior.
Oh, I saw this.
We have our team, our big team, and an important
I know exactly.
part of
Yep.
this team worked on a game a long time ago named Naughty Bear.
Does anyone remember Naughty Bear?
Naughty Bear. You know, this game featured a bear.
Back in the
this
like
happy
Xbox
community of
360 days.
But he's going on a murderous rampage after they didn't invite him to a party. I mean, what an iconic character, super interesting, and we were attached to bring it to the game since a while.
And it's a
I'm super
Legion
happy
skin, right?
Because now we are finally doing it.
Players have been asking for it.
Yeah, I know, and it's coming soon this year. This year is coming.
Probably summer.
Wow.
And we will
Oh, it's a
attach,
Trapper cosmetic.
It will be part
I
of the
thought it
Trapper
was Legion.
cosmetics, and we will give him a royal treatment.
Oh
It will
my
be a lot of
gosh,
fun for
he's
players
gonna be
to see
fucking
him.
setting traps down in a teddy bear costume.
Thank you for watching.
That's so
I
funny.
really enjoyed all these announcements, all the upcoming outfits coming.
That's
this
so
year.
funny.
And thank you
Imagine if it
again
was a clown
to
skin.
Nakamura
Honestly, it would
for
work
being
for
here
clown
with us
too.
today. It was a real pleasure to work with you. Stay tuned because Jean and Sarah are coming up next to talk about the in-game celebrations for the 7th anniversary. Thank you for watching. Bye.
All right, this time for real. Okay.
Okay.
Cut!
Oh, you son of a bitch.
We've talked about this.
No, but
What's so hard? We've been doing this for 5 years
but
together.
I can do it right now. It's like 2 minutes.
wait for your
Seriously.
cue.
No, but
Give me Nick. Give me Nick.
Hey there, I'm Sarah Robinson. I'm one of the associate art directors on Dead by
Yes, my
Daylight.
Trapper main is getting Naughty Bear.
But events are definitely one of my favorites.
And I'm Gene Escalante, a senior game designer on Dead by Daylight, and I'm focused on the events. And I'm so glad that I get to be here with Sarah, as 7 years ago, when I first became a fan of DVD, she helped me get my very first tattoo, which was altruism, just 2 months after the game's release. Thank you.
No problem, happy. Okay, so Gene, there's lots to celebrate this year. And we're kicking things off early.
They are stalling for maximum cage rage? True. Honestly, they are. If he's in the studio, I'm gonna lose my mind just a little bit.
So tell us more about these activations.
Exactly. So each week we will be celebrating a different 2-year period of Dead by Daylight's history. So that'll include characters, maps, and mechanics that were introduced during those periods. So for example, week 1 will be featuring the Blood Hunts. Week 2 will then be doubling the rift fragments for your rift
Boosted maps.
And in week 3, we will be inviting you, the players, to vote for a community choice event, which will occur during the Chapter 28 release. And once the anniversary event goes live, we'll be doing giveaways for previous anniversary cosmetics, including outfits and the Year 5 crowns.
Twisted Masquerade was a huge hit last year.
I'm not a fan of giving away the crowns. The crowns are meant to kind of be like a unique thing, like you were around for year 5 and everything. Like imagine they had a year 1 crown. I wasn't playing in year 1, but like the people who have the year 1 crown, like that's something like they're gonna hold on like dear to. It's like I was there and everything. Imagine if they just gave it away. I guess 5's not really like a big like substantial. A lot of people were around for year 5, but like still.
Complete Masquerade
Oh wow!
And it looks incredible, but this host seems to
Old Dead Hard celebration. Please do it.
Ghostly spirits, who or what are they? If you want to find out, you're going to have to take a closer look.
Boosted Garden of Joy.
We're bringing back Masquerade Mask this year.
Masquerade masks were fun.
Masks for 12 new characters.
Those were fun.
But getting your hands on them last year was a little tricky. For killers, you had to make it through your trial. And for survivors, you had to...
Oh, look at that one for the singularity right on the end.
How have we improved things for this year?
Well, the invitations that came out last year, Sarah, they'll be back. But this time, invitations will be holding charges. And you'll use those charges to kind of mess with the opposition while you're in chase. So if you're a survivor, what you'll be able to do is block.
Nick Cage is coming out one day after your birthday. Oh, dude, that's the best birthday gift you could get.
Pallet, which can be used in an emergency, but it'll break right upon use. Killers, on the other hand, they'll be able to reduce the impact of a stun, remotely break a pallet or a breakable wall, and survivors better watch out about this one.
Oh no!
They'll be able to inflict the exposed status effect on you once they've reached a tier of bloodlust. But in order to get your cosmetic,
dude, this is gonna be insanity. And honestly, I'm here for it. They need to do more goofy shit like this. This is gonna be absolutely insane. Survivors are spawning pallets and killers keep getting the exposed status with every tier of bloodlust.
It's such a tough choice. But I love the players have a mechanic now where they can gain these masks without having to escape the trial.
Yes.
So
getting the survivor masks was not a good time. Because killers, you just had to play the game and you would get a mask. Survivor, they were like, you gotta get out
as part of our Roots of Dread chapter.
And get like an envelope
we're highlighting 2
or a scroll.
Nia and the Hillbilly. We also have a number of playfully chaotic charms for you to collect. It's worth noting though that all of
Maurice
cosmetics, masks, outfits are going to be available in the store. So if you missed out on anything, now's your chance to go collect them.
Exactly. And keeping track of their collections is going to be much easier this year. So the event pop-up now is multi-tabbed. So you'll be able to find a collection tab and a store tab. In the collection tab, you'll find anything that can be earned through event gameplay or through the event tome. And in the store tab, you'll be able to find anything that we want to feature that is event related. And in there, you'll be able to find the Feng Min and the Ghostface outfits, which are brand new Twisted Masquerade outfits. So be sure to check those out.
Can you show them?
We've got one more thing coming as part of the anniversary event, don't we, Gene?
Oh, hi.
This year, we're
Lady, come here.
debuting a
Y'all
new
wanna see a
kind
puppy?
of challenge
here.
condition, random perks. This is exactly what it's
No!
like. You roll
Built-in
the
perk
roulette,
roulette?
and your loadout is equipped with those random perks. So
Wait a
this
minute.
is a condition you might
Lainey,
see
get in on this.
challenges that ask you to heal a survivor or down a survivor, for example. And last but not least, we're bringing
Wait,
back
that didn't tell me
community
anything.
challenges. So this is a great time
That
for
didn't-
the whole community
Wait.
to get together. to
I'm
work
just
together
more
and
confused.
unlock additional rewards.
Exactly, Sarah. And we will be there, ready to support you guys through those community challenges. So make sure to stay tuned and don't forget that the road to anniversary content starts today.
Except it doesn't, because it starts Tuesday, because that's when this
That
was
is a
supposed to
wrap
come
on
out.
the 7th anniversary show for Dead by Daylight. And another
Remember,
year of
everything
content reveals.
Tuesday,
Thank you
PTB
so much
Tuesday.
for joining us and spending your day with us here. It's been as exciting as I hoped it would be. I hope you've enjoyed it. And don't forget that the PTB for End transmission is live right now.
Except it's
So
not
feel
live
free to
right
jump
now.
over
It's
and
live
start testing out
Tuesday.
things that were just revealed in the show today, which is pretty special. So thanks once again to our dev team back at the
Eric,
studio.
wait.
Thanks. Oh, right.
I have one last thing, seriously, before we
Please.
finish. I know we had some great reveals today, but I have one
What
last
are
thing
you
that I'm
showing me?
super thrilled to talk about. We are welcoming.
No,
into
I'm
the
not.
fog This year, someone. I mean, it's. a brand new
I'm talking.
survivor
I'm on
like we've never
YouTube
done
live.
before. He's an amazing actor.
My
His
wife
career
kept trying to say, like,
spans decades.
hey,
He's done everything.
you're not
all the
live
best
on
movies
Twitch
you've
right
ever
now.
seen.
It's like, no, I know.
He's been in
Like-
the horror world for a while with cult classics to cosmic horror. He will be joining the fog this summer.
kept
We're
go-
so excited
she
to
kept
have
going.
him with us.
hope you know.
She kept just gesturing. I was like, what am I looking at?
There's nothing more powerful
Here he is again.
than imagination. It can shape the fabric of reality, transforming everything you may think you know.
Bring him out. Bring him out. Put him in the studio. Put him in the studio. Where is he? If it doesn't fade to Nick Cage right now. Oh, that's the end. Dude, they really saved face. And, like, dropped that trailer early. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. All right. All right. So, what do we got? PTB on Tuesday. We saw a little bit about the Singularity's power. Curious about it? Yeah, because, that sounds strong as hell, not gonna lie. This is going to be the first real surveillance killer. You know what I mean? Not some gimmick with like, oh, you're exposed and like the dot on the radar and everything. This looks like fucking camera patrolling action going. That's insane. They saved him for absolutely last. Of course they did. Of course they did. DBD7, get those 400,000 blood points. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. Friends. That was it. We did it. Another successful anniversary stream. We didn't get hooked on you two, which I know all of you were just dying to see. All of you were just dying to see the Nurse DLC for Hooked on You. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. I don't know if we're ever getting it. You know? I'm sorry. But Singularity. Stick around Tuesday. Watch your favorite streamers on Tuesday. Because I can't stream and play off of my Mac. I boot camp my Mac to play the PTB. And I can get somewhat decent footage, but I can't live stream it. So watch your favorite live streamer to get the Singularity. We'll have an opinion video up Tuesday to talk more about it. I'm excited. He looks fun. It looks fun. It's an AI monster. All right, friends. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for watching the watch party with me And everyone, I think we had a good time. Good time, fun time. Got a lot of good announcements. And I'll see you all Tuesday. Stay tuned. Eat your greens. Drink water. And take a shower or something. I don't know. Bye.